So what is love? So to me, so we was talking about if they're willing and what else you say? If they're willing and if they are wanting to do it, okay, wanting to give it a try. I do agree with that, but I also feel like that perspective does play a part in because, like I was saying earlier, with the
and the need. I feel like need needs to be in there too.
Well, need is in there, but okay. So if my love is okay, two different people. One person love can be like spending time, chilling. They enjoy the just being with family. The other person could be taking trips. They love comfortability. They love to be in the nice big crib, this and that. I mean, if it's a man that's trying to get with a woman like that, it might not work out just because she don't want the small ass cottage in the corner with 10 kids and okay with him coming home with that little check and they're all right with that. To him, that's perfect life. So I always feel like it is still, I ain't saying it's just like that, but it's still perspective based and like,
that's
so
true.
The 5 love languages. I feel like that's something that a lot of people should start out in when it comes to a relationship just to get the foundation down. You know what I'm saying? Because if from the get-go, right, if I know that like your love language towards you is, I guess, if I know she a bougie girl, it's like, oh well, my love language is receiving gifts and and something else. It could be some chill acts of service. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. And her love language that she feel like that people say she's good at is quality time and physical touch.
That takes a lot of your energy, but go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So basically, I'm just saying like it gotta make sense. The relationship has to make sense.
And that's kind of what you want. So that person's gotta want that. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a girl that just want to give you attention, love, affection, and all that, then hey, you cool and it. So it's like your perspective, like you said, and that's so true. So, but you need to know that, which y'all both own, because if you don't, then somebody's gonna be lost. Somebody's gonna be in the clouds, and somebody's gonna be on the ground.
Every time.
Every time. Every single time.
Every time.
Every time. So yeah. And you know what?
So all right, go ahead. What you about to say?
So just prime example, I had an old fling. I'm gonna say fucking middle school for real. He randomly hit me up wanting to talk, and where he at in life, I'm like, I'm beyond that. so what you own is like not it. And he's like, well, he's like, I'm doing the best I can. And I'm like, you struggled to send me $40. So with that being said, you don't need to be looking for no relationship. When you're like down like that, you need to focus on yourself. There's no ifs, ands, buts about this. Because if I'm down like that, you think I'm looking for a relationship with anybody.
What about his potential?
I don't give a fuck.
So you don't care about the potential, all that.
That potential gets you fucked up. I just did that already. Ain't no way. On my soul.
Nah, that's funny. Funny.
And you can't go off potential. If they ain't already got it, like as in got their shit together, that potential is out the window, because at the end of the day, they can have all the potential they want. If they're not willing to make the moves and make shit happen, that potential just fucking sitting there. So with that being said, nah, we can't go off that. Just that.
You're right.
The fuck?
When I'm thinking about potential in general, right? So I'm thinking about like, okay, well, if she can have this, maybe she'll get there. I know this. I do this to give her the motivation to push, or is it more like, okay, well, if I see them trying and I help them out, okay, like a kid pushing a lawnmower, I see him struggling, I know I'll go over there and I'll help him out. He'll finish that line. Versus, is that a scenario in it, or is it more like potential is always me looking at the person who claim they want to push the lawnmower and mow the lawn, but they ain't even did that shit. And I go out there and I have them get it started. I'm realizing that it ain't gonna get done unless I actually carry their hand. Is that the potential, or is there any like an in between way with it?
There's no in between.
I respect that. I don't think it's an in between either.
Because I realized, prime example, I realized I was like low key. I ain't gonna, maybe I was taking a little bit advantage, but then I got this shift. I had this push, and so it made me feel like it made me grow up. It made me grow up, and it's like I need to, I need to grow. Cause matter of fact, when you used to be in shelter, you're not gonna grow. You're just gonna sit there, and I'm bad for that because I'm always being sheltered, so I will fucking sit there. But I do know how to grow, so that's never been an issue. So, but as soon as I get a little bit of peep of like I could chill, it's a wrap for me. So that's why I have to keep going.
Well,
I have to.
see, I don't mind shelter. I don't see shelter to me is different than spoiled. Like, because I
But
think
when I
shelter
say
is being
shelter,
naive. Like,
no.
you just didn't know you had to learn. You was a little late.
Shelter,
to learn it.
it's like shelter is a little bit of spoiled too.
It is a little bit, but okay, I was sheltered, but I don't feel like I was spoiled at all because I still grew up poor. I still
Okay,
did this.
well then I was
just naive.
shelter and spoiled. How about that?
Damn. Okay, yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so that's why I be like throwing the hissy fit and doing the most, but I know I have to grow up, and it's okay. So and it's just different people backgrounds, and you got to know what you're dealing with. That's why like when I get told no, it's like what? It's hard for me to understand. So it's not hard. Okay, in the beginning, it'd be hard for me to say like, "What are you talking?" I'd be so lost for a second, and then I'm like, "Okay, let me stop playing myself."
That is funny.
Like you don't have to do these things. This person don't have to do that. Like I'm being a spoiled brat, so let me calm down a little bit. But it's just hard when you always had that person just to tell you yeah. And I don't think some people that's got that will understand that, but people that's never had that won't understand that at all. So.
Yeah, we don't understand that at all. We like they just say yeah to everything. So like, okay.
Yeah.
And that's when
that's how real it is, and it's so crazy. And you've been sarcastic, but that's how real it is. Even when it be like a motherfucker want to say no, like, but then they still say yeah though. So it's like,
I can see that.
Yeah, so that's why I be looking like, I don't know.
So what's your thought on these LeBron James shoes?
Oh, I don't know nothing about them, so I can't speak on them.
Well, apparently he dropped some Martin Luther King shoes.
I seen some Kirklands.
Some Kirklands.
I seen them on the internet. I'm so dead. I was so lost about it. So it's like, why? I'm not spending my money. Fuck y'all.
Oh God! And my only issue is that like they blaming LeBron for it, and I know a lot of people saying they're gonna wait because he's been very pro-black. He spoke out about a lot of events, a lot of things that be happening in the community. But at the same time,
why? There's nothing wrong with being pro-black. He's supposed to be.
No.
We all need to be.
No, what I mean is that we wasn't gonna criticize him just yet. We was gonna wait for him to say something before we go all.
But what happened? I don't even know what happened. What happened?
The shoes. They made MLK shoes, and they made the color of the shoes of the hotel he was shot at. And they thought that was a good idea to sell them as a shoe for $200 and some bucks for each person to buy and benefit off of.
What it look like? Let me see the Humvee. I need to.
But
would it be so bad if it was some church shoes?
I still wouldn't like it. I still wouldn't like it because at the end of the day, they still benefiting
off of it. Yeah, think about it.
I had to think about it. I did. I had to think about it. You said church shoes.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, low key. We stepping out here. We about to go step out here in these MLKs. Go, start this march out. Like you need the MLKs. You can't come march today.
He had the wrong vision for me.
Oh God, them church members been out there start protesting in them joints.
Hey,
bring your protesting shoes. Bring your protesting shoes.
They done went and got them like, yep, let me go get them.
I definitely believe that. I believe that. But I think it still would have been kind of an ugly thing because
it'd have been 50-50. If it would have been the church shoes, it would have been 50-50.
No, because then like they didn't represent Martin Luther King. They was the colorway of the hotel.
I know. Matter of fact, it's not even. I thought that's the color of his car.
No, they said it was the color of the hotel.
No, I was there. I've been there. That's the color of that car.
Oh, the car. Okay.
Yeah.
Color of the car. And again, so to me, it's not really, the only thing it's bringing a memory of is him getting shot.
And right.
So it's not really bringing forth any
I
positive
feel like
greatness.
it'd been more power if it was some church shoes.
Yeah, just some plain black MLK versions.
With the little MLK, little silver sign, silver or gold on the little corner.
With the black American flag on it or something.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Or the inside. Yeah. In the inside for that.
On the inside.
Or on the outside of your footprint.
Oh, see it.
Yeah,
like
you want them all black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would you want that fly? Yeah. So that would have been fly. Don't steal my idea. I'm telling you now.
Internet, don't steal her idea. She's telling you now. All right. Happy Happy Black History Month. That's always Happy Martin Luther King Day. I think with ICE, right? I love the fact that people are protesting, people are coming out, people are gaining arms and stuff.
No. They only coming out because white people done got shot.
Well, yeah, I was about to get to that because I saw this one white guy. He was going crazy. He was like, "They killed 9 people. They killed 9 people."
And he was hitting that car.
No, they was dragging him outside the guy I'm talking about, he was inside of the courtroom yelling at, and they was dragging him out. My issue with that is that when I went in, I remember marching and protesting because they killed Mike Brown in St. Louis. That was almost like 9 years ago, like 8 years. I remember they killed Sandra Bland. What's her name? Massey. I remember Floyd. But yeah, the only thing that pisses me off is that sometimes they couldn't see this all these other years that's been happening specifically to us. And my only thing is, it's almost like that one person, right? You say, okay, look, man, he bullying me, he fucking with me, he bothering me. They're like, man, he ain't really bothering you, or better, you notice it, but you don't even want to do that because you don't want him to fuck with you like that. Fuck it. But now he bothering you, and now you looking at the other kid like, yo, you gonna help me out? You want to jump dude or something? You want to beat him up because look, man, he used to bother you. Like now he bothering me. At this point, I'm the kid that want to sit back and watch a little while, watch them get their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I told you, bro, but at this point, I just gotta wait it out. I just need to watch you get your ass grabbed up a few times. Then we can all come together. Then we can jump his ass. But first of all, I don't know if I want to do it now because now the bully ain't looking at me as much. That's crazy. But that's just my thoughts on it. Like, I love that people are willing to fight and do this. I just hate the fact that they looked at us crazy. They made it a big deal. They kind of shrugged their shoulders at it. It's not that deep. Oh, man. The whole
you know
world
what? In
not
reality,
against you.
for real, I just thought about it. So, yeah, when stuff happened to us black people, we don't make enough noise. So, why should we make any noise when it's another race? That's all I'm saying. And
we do make noise.
We do, but we don't make enough. And it's not enough movement. So, it's like I can't even indulge into it for real, because we have people that's really got the power, that's got the money, and they're not. I don't know. So, I can't really say. I'm not saying they're not willing to do it. I don't know who's got a hold on them. I don't know why wouldn't they. So you do have some certain people that's trying to make a change in the community, but in reality, low key, instead of everybody separate, if we all, especially the people that's with the money, instead of separate, they come together as one, then we really make a change. But everybody want to do it all on their own, do it separate, it's not third. Oh, come join me here, come join me over there. But in reality, if we all come together as one.
What would that look like? How would that happen? Who would be the leaders?
Oh, I definitely don't know that at all.
Because I feel like that's the thing we dealing with now. Like, well, they're willing to come together, like you said, because all the other races have been finally attacked and put on blast, and they, you know what I'm saying. I feel like ICE is no different than the FBI was on black.
Who's the most powerful black person in the world? You know?
I don't know.
Okay, so
What you
boom.
mean, like powerful as in like they on our
Money.
side and they got money they can make? Okay, let's say Kanye.
Not even on our side.
Let's just say Jay-Z. There's a Michael Jordan who we all know talk bad about black folks. Let me see. Oprah Winfrey. I'm naming all the wrong people, huh?
No, I'm just trying to think. So
Nick Cannon.
no, what the fuck? Somebody that I'm saying in general, as in
J. Cole.
no. So somebody that's got real power, somebody that can really put a stop to the system. I'm talking about somebody really powerful. You name it mediocres.
Oh, I got what you're saying. So,
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned, I looked at the list of the 40, whatever, 100 richest people in the world. There's maybe 3 black people on there. So when you say,
And see, that's why them 3, they holding on. So that's why we can't make really moves. So how long was it the top 10? Or is it the top what?
shit, man, Bill Gates was at like number 20 at the list.
Oh.
And when I say it's rich people you never seen or heard of.
Okay, how about this? I'm not even going to say, I could say color, but just
No,
so we
okay.
really want to make movement with our own people, though.
I know. Okay, so this the issue though. Like it was feeling like everybody was against us. You got to remember though. Like okay, Tupac auntie. As people look up Tupac auntie, Asada Shakur, the one that just recently died, that everybody been celebrating, the one that they tried to get Obama to bring back. The only black lady we know to escape from federal prison, beat the shit out of people who able to escape and didn't die, run across the United States, didn't die. It wasn't Tupac that was alive in Cuba. What the fuck is wrong with people in history? It was his fucking auntie. Like, the only shit that was written down. Why the fuck y'all keep on saying Tupac? Like, but anyway, so to me, that's another great example of...
But go ahead.
Oh, my bad, talking to... Okay, my bad. Let me reel it in.
I'm so dead. I'm like, what?
Movement. Yeah, you're right. So I feel like... Okay, so for example, I brought her up because she's told a story one time about how that she was trying to go on a ride on a carnival. She said they look like black people, like me and you. Mm-hmm. Guess what? The only way how they was able to ride it because her auntie knew Spanish.
Oh yeah, so the older Spanish people feel some type of way towards black, and I don't understand that.
That because they didn't teach us history, so you got to go and read. So we have to go and read our own black history books from our perspective. So from our perspective, she said, well, it's only when my auntie started speaking Spanish did they say, oh, well, they're not from this country. They're not black Americans. So now we have to treat them right. So now...
That's so true. So
now,
if you're a foreigner, you get treated better.
That's why black people... Okay, so again, why did black men put on a turban? People don't understand why. They put on a turban because they understood that even though I'm a black American, if I put the turban on, they think I'm a black foreigner and they treat me better. That's the only reason why it came around in the 1960s. That's the only reason why they started wearing them. And then it became popular in the black community. Like I said, hip-hop later on. But originally, we only wore it because they thought we was some type of foreign, great, amazing person. Oh, he's from over there. He does this. He's not the average black guy in America.
They still think highly of themselves like that. 10 toes.
On me, and yes, that's the whole issue. That's been the biggest issue, and
it is because. But you know what? It's not.
But not only that. I was only mentioning that because
it's only an issue for the foreigners that got money. They keep themselves on that pedestal. But the foreigners that don't have money like that, they bring it down.
Well, 100. I can say everything changed within the last 10 to 15 years. Because 10, 15 years ago, I say it was up to a white dude, Mexican, Asian dude. They'll say, I don't know, the ceiling? Like, so that's another thing that kind of fucked me up. That I realized that it is changing because nowadays, versus us going to school and learning proper English, you learn from black people. So, which I do love because I can go around, like, I can be anywhere, a different race to see me and say what's up, and they'll speak my language. So, which I do love. You know, I don't gotta know anything about what they got going on over there.
But I feel like that's not a flex. We could have been did that.
No, it's not a flex at all. What
We
the
just
biggest
now
flex
getting
is
allowed.
no. It's not a flex, but it's an understanding of what Black American culture did to the world. It's not a flex at all.
It's not even. I feel like hell. We should. I mean, we the one who make this motherfucker. So at the end of the day, what is there? What? Why we? What are we proving? What do we still have? What do we got to prove?
We don't have to prove anything. It's a lack of acknowledgement. What I mean is that you say, what do we have to prove? So I heard you saying that Black Americans have no culture. We can stay silent and sit back and, not say anything, or we can defend ourselves.
I feel like the Southerns defend themselves. I don't know what they talking about.
Yeah, it's the West Coast. I noticed. Like, where I'm
I don't know
from,
what
the
you're talking
Southeast, where I'm from, people talk about Gullah Geechee. They talking about the Yamasee tribe. They talking about how they people came from the Caribbeans, how they did that, how timeline shit. I even know about my great-great-granddaddy who them white people tried to burn on his house with tar, and he still made it out alive, because they wanted his woman. For as I don't know if she half white. That's the only part I got to get the story right on. I don't know if she half white or half Indian. But I know she was mixed, and they was willing to kill my great-great-granddaddy for her. But she wasn't trying to go nowhere. Shout out to her, huh? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, we got real history, y'all.